Happy Christ the King Sunday.
Hey, happy New Year's Eve, right?
Do you like my new hat?
Very, very nice. I always say this is kind of the New Year's Eve of the church, right? Big party before the new year starts.
Absolutely. And with a new year comes lots of new things that are headed our way. But before we get to the new things, there's a couple of things happening this week. It is Thanksgiving, and we are incredibly grateful for all of our friends and members of St. Luke's, both who show up and support the ministries here, who give financially, who watch online, who are just here to help, who pray for our ministries. We are incredibly grateful for you all.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. And so as we enter into this Thanksgiving week, we are just to remind you that we do have a Thanksgiving service, an in-person Thanksgiving service that's sponsored by the Park Ridge Ministerial Association. That'll be taking place on November the 23rd in the evening, Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. That'll be at St. Paul the Cross Roman Catholic Church, which is right up the street at the corner of Northwest Highway and Washington Street here in Park Ridge. So that'll be taking place. Then we also have our Thanksgiving service that is virtual, that will be available to the congregational members beginning on Tuesday the 23rd. It'll be available at morning. So anytime during the Thanksgiving week where you would like to use that video with your family or just you individually, we would encourage you to do so as a way of giving thanks for the wonderful blessings that all of us have in this life. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And if you are wanting to help those in need have a fantastic Thanksgiving, Maine Township Food Pantry is collecting funds, not actual birds, funds to help families in the area in need be able to have a turkey dinner. It sounds like in the past we've been able to collect actual birds and donate them, but this year with COVID, it's going to be much easier for them to be able to buy them in bulk, and so the funds are what are needed this year. And speaking of Thanksgiving, what is one family traditional food that you have to have at the Johnsons?
Green Jello with applesauce. That is like a family staple for Thanksgiving and for Christmas.
Okay.
My wife mixes lime Jello with applesauce and 7-Up, and it has become one of our favorite foods.
So that's really, really funny because ours is also green. And ours, my kids call it green fluff, but I think the actual recipe name is Watergate salad. Okay. So it's the pistachio pudding with the crushed pineapple and marshmallows and whipped cream or Cool Whip.
Yep.
So again, and then you chill it so it gets kind of that jello-y texture to it.
And I always say it's the one green food that I like to eat. So
exactly. So it shows up at Christmas.
There it is. So I eat my green whatever. I guess I can't call it a vegetable, but
close enough.
Some vegetable shortening in there somewhere, right?
Somewhere in there, absolutely. So after we have time with our families and giving thanks, that weekend, we're going to be giving thanks for you and your ministry here at St. Luke's, but also your 42 years of ordained ministry. And not only grateful for you, but for Annette. She's been able to support you all these years in that ministry. Behind every good man is a fantastic woman.
Absolutely.
Or something along those lines of just this God takes a lot of support.
And I will honestly say as well, that in terms of even here at St. Luke's, Annette has been the financial secretary for the last 5 years. And that's one of those jobs that just keep coming at you, whether you're ready or not. Sundays keep coming, and she has done what I would call a very fantastic job of keeping accurate records, and she'll be handing that over to another member of our congregation as of the 30th of November. But I want to thank her for that because that's been a big job that she enjoys doing. She loves doing numbers. She's an accountant by trade, and she does it very, very well. So I'm thankful for her, and I know the congregation is as well, for the ministry that she has provided. But we are very excited to be with you on the 28th. It's going to be kind of a melancholy day, obviously. I've been thinking about different things. Last weekend, I did my last baptism as an ordained pastor, as a fully ordained pastor in a congregation, a called pastor, I guess I should say.
Sure.
So that was kind of melancholy, and did a wedding the week before, and funerals.
Well, we
this
recorded
last
our
week.
last full staff worship this week, as I'll be out of town next week.
We
All of
did.
these lasts.
Yes, yes. So it is melancholy,
It
but
is.
it's also, I'm excited for St. Luke's future, and maybe you can speak to that a little bit.
Absolutely. So it is Advent 1. So that is our church's new year. I know you intentionally was trying to end around the end of the liturgical year. So as you start your new year and new life as someone who is retired, St. Luke's will continue to move forward with saying goodbye to you, but then being able to say hello to a new interim. But the executive council has contracted with an interim who will start here on December 1st. They will be letting their congregation know on Sunday. So as of Sunday, we can start sharing who this person is. But until then, they've asked to keep their name quiet, which we will definitely respect, because you wouldn't want to know your pastor is leaving as a member, and find out on social media far before you actually hear about it on your own. So in the near future, we will have a chance to introduce them. Their first day preaching at St. Luke's is going to be Sunday, the 12th of December. So we're looking forward to having them here on staff.
Right, and I know that you've got all kinds of wonderful things planned through Advent into Christmas, and so
Yes.
that's really cool too. So I don't think you're going to miss a beat here, and in terms of moving from one to the other, and so we're very, very excited about that. I do want to share with you a little bit about Refugee One program. Last year, we collected toys for Refugee One. For the refugee families, their children, and had a big Christmas party for them. Did it virtually. Santa Claus showed up on an online party with all the kids. So it was a wonderful experience. I had a chance to see all of that happening, so that was kind of cool. And we're going to be doing that again this year. So I'm just going to read this letter that's going to be posted in your newsletter or in our happenings this week. Because last year, your generosity helped over 200 kids at Refugee One to have a wonderful Christmas. St. Luke is partnering with Refugee One again this year. Last year was so successful that we will be repeating what we did by providing monetary donations to give each child a gift. Our goal is to raise $25 per child with that level of support. Each child will receive a bag full of candy and one small item and a gift card. Santa will even be setting up a Zoom meeting with these groups of kids to spread some holiday cheer with them. So if you are interested in doing this, please email either to Kim Henby or Ann Pallone to let them know that you are going to be doing it. Specify the amount that you are willing to donate, and then send a check made out to St. Luke's Lutheran Church in the memo line Refugee One Christmas, and then mail your check to Kim's house. And that's Kim Hendy, 1715 North Norman Boulevard, Park Ridge, Illinois, 60068. All of those donations need to be collected and in place by Sunday, December the 5th. This is going to be out this week in our written form, but just to give you a highlighted message in another way too. So they're working on a pretty small window, but it is a very effective ministry that we have been a part of for quite a few years, and the last year and this year virtually.
Absolutely. Well, we can't wait to help spread that kind of cheer and bring light to the darkness as we await for the Christ child to come to the manger.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I will be taking off then. My last Sunday will be on the 28th. I'm going to be with the staff on the 30th. So we will be together on that day, and look forward to the opportunity. I just wanted to, I guess, bring up one other thing. And I can't remember what that was. So I'm gonna leave it right there. There was one other thing that I was gonna bring up, but I can't remember what it was. So stop there.
We'll just go with thank you and gratitude.
Thank you and gratitude. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving,
Take care.
everybody. All
Bye.
right. Bye-bye.